Satoshi Nakamoto's first Bitcoin transaction was sent to Hal Finney and is a significant milestone in the early history of Bitcoin. Hal Finney was a well-respected computer scientist and cypherpunk who was an early contributor to the development of cryptographic technologies and digital currencies. The transaction between Satoshi Nakamoto and Hal Finney occurred on January 12, 2009, just a few days after the Bitcoin network went live with the mining of the Genesis block. This transaction is notable not just for being the first transaction, but for its historical significance in demonstrating the functionality of the cryptocurrency. In this first transaction, Satoshi sent 10 Bitcoins to Hal Finney. The transaction was included in block 170, which was mined by Satoshi Nakamoto himself. Hal Finney was an early supporter of Bitcoin and had been corresponding with Satoshi Nakamoto on the cryptography mailing list and on the Bitcoin Talk forum. He was intrigued by the concept of a decentralized digital currency and was among the first to download it and run the Bitcoin software. Prior to the transaction with Hal Finney, Satoshi had conducted some test transactions on the Bitcoin network to ensure that the system was functioning correctly. The transaction to Hal was the first real-world use of Bitcoin as a medium of exchange. This transaction demonstrated the practical utility of Bitcoin as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It showcased the potential for individuals to transact directly with one another without the need for intermediaries like banks or financial institutions. Hal Finney continued to be actively involved in the Bitcoin community in the years following the transactions. He made valuable contributions to the development of Bitcoin and was a vocal advocate for the technology up until his passing in 2014. This first transaction is a pivotal moment in Bitcoin history, symbolizing the beginning of a new era of decentralized digital currency, and it paved the way for widespread adoption and acceptance of Bitcoin around the world. Thanks for joining us today, and I look forward to seeing you in our next episode.